That's all right. They'll catch up to it. For those that aren't going to watch this live, we are doing a little celebration. We are officially have our IEO going on for P2B Exchange. This is big for us. It's our first exchange. There's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes. For those of you who have been with us since the beginning, I know you've been... What's up? What's up? You've been asking for this moment. We are here. It's a long process, and thank you for having faith in us. It has been a wonderful adventure so far.
Hi, Red Rebel.
What's up, Red Rebel? What's up, Dutch?
Dutch.
So guys, I want to open it up to you guys. We're going to be doing a little celebrations, a little drinks here. We're doing it.
Sake.
But we do want to answer any questions. I know that in Telegram, you guys have had questions about the process. You guys have had questions about why does this take so long? So I want to open up to you guys. We love you too, Adam.
Hi, Adam.
I want to open up to you guys, especially some of these things that other people might be joining in and they have questions about us. Why did it take us 6 months to get here? Right? Is something that pops up in the head. Is this a good timeline or happy where we're at? All those things. I don't want to answer what I want to know. I want to answer what you guys want to know. So if you have questions, open it up. Otherwise, we are going to be doing a giveaway.
We're
going to be doing a giveaway. I'm going to some Anubit if they can answer a question. So I'll wait till people get a chance. We're 12 minutes late. I'll wait till some other people get a chance to hop in.
Late as always.
Fashionably late. But the process, if I could go into it, it has been a learning experience.
Mm-hmm.
There's things. Wait for Fred.
Fred.
Learning experience in a lot of ways, and a lot of the prep work for this first exchange is actually going to make it so much easier.
Yes.
Wouldn't you agree? For our next exchange.
We have everything lined up from here.
Also, thank you, Yanadu.
CoinMarketCap is also the next step.
I'm sure that's going to come up. Is CoinMarketCap?
How are we going to get on CoinMarketCap? That's going to be the first question. So.
I don't want to. What do they call it? Throwing shade or something like that, or CMC?
Yeah. Spill the tea. Spill it.
We've heard rumors that they have a backdoor pay-to-play type mechanic that they say that they don't. We've heard that they do. We see some suspect things happening in the industry on who gets listed and who doesn't. We've been, as of right now, every time we apply, they find a reason to just keep us in permanent limbo. Mm-hmm. Usually not rejection.
Yeah, but from here,
limbo is a rejection, though. In
pretty
a way.
much.
In the meantime, we see that they're onboarding scam tokens all day, every day versus real teams. So we're going at them. And things I need from you guys is I need as much Twitter presence as you guys can muster. Once this IEO gets launched in T-minus 14 hours, I'm sure people are going to come in and ask a lot of questions. Right now, it's in the pre-phase. Thank you. Yeah, it is a good looking group.
Cheers.
Cheers to that.
Cheers. So I'm gonna need your help. We need presence on Twitter. We need presence on Telegram. We need interaction in every way, shape, or form that you guys can do. And all these coins that didn't earn it, they have their little armies built of I don't want you guys to be blind zealots or anything like that. But I think our product and our project is worthy of some hype. So it starts with you guys. We do our job.
By the way, thank you to everyone who's been there from the beginning. We have a lot of regulars. We'll never forget you.
No. As we grow, you guys are immortalized. So, we were talking to P2B today and the liquidity provider, and they're getting feedback about our project, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, and they asked about you guys. What's the vibe with your holders?" And we said, well, they're as loyal as they come. They believed in us. Before we earned your trust, you took the leap of faith to believe in us. And I every day my job is to make you not regret that. And so we're really happy. Partnership is always an important thing. Factor for every. Sorry, I'm reading. We have them
I told
top
you.
monitor versus here. So I'm not praying or anything right now. I'm looking up. Partnership is always an important factor for any project. So who's your partner? What are your benefits you get from those relationships? Our
Just do a shot and then we can. There's certain people that have to.
all right. We're gonna do a quick shot, and I'm gonna answer
Shot.
questions.
Let's go.
So, all right.
Cheers.
Good work. Good work. Mark, everybody. Yeah.
Congratulations, so sorry. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Are you supposed to sip or shoot?
I don't know why.
You can shoot.
However you want. You can
That's
you can
good.
shoot Nagori. So
You need to come off camera.
I'd rather put it on me than not.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
So partnerships. There's two ways to look at partnerships, and we're choosing partnerships. Stick around.
Yeah.
We're choosing partnerships that are more in line with the vision of our token. We do have some good-sized restaurant chains that are partnering up and onboarding. Our partners are mostly in the merchant division, where they're agreeing to as soon as we make it available to start receiving our token as payment for goods and services. So of that, we have about 100 plus ready to go, and we're not even trying.
What do these merchants like the most about accepting crypto? Because it's really not a thing yet. So
Yeah, a lot of people talk about, oh, it's a payment solution, it's this and that. However, like you hear like, oh, well, Dogecoin is going to be for payments, or Bitcoin for payments, Litecoin, and then you go to a vendor and you're like, oh, hey, can I pay with my crypto? And they're like, no.
yeah.
Online merchants, more of them are more inclined to get on board because that's a much easier thing. But for the local taco shop, or the mom and pop that sells shirts, or a restaurant chain that's got like 30 locations but not 5,000, those guys, they're not. There's no way that they're set up to accept any of those other crypto. It's just, it doesn't exist, and it's something that's not even feasible for small purchases because of gas and other costs associated with crypto. So we're going to have lots of partners that are onboarding right away with that
They
ecosystem.
also, from what I found from talking to a few, they like the idea of passive income with Anubit.
Oh.
That's like, you talk to them about that and their eyes just light up. What? You're saying I can make more money with the money that I'm already making?
Yeah. I mean, passive income is always been kind of the golden goose. So if we're going to feature set, passive income is highly sought after. The merchants love that. On a technical side, going back to what partnerships, we some things didn't exist. We use some chain providers for some of our Wallet Connect features. We had to basically make some of our own partners for things that didn't exist. So we're partnered with 0 Point Solutions, and in a partnership relationship, there's a distinct wall between them where we communicate through secure API. So they're treated separately, however, very integrated. It allows us to do direct payments through the blockchain with no fees, which is a huge thing.
Huger.
It's huger. Everyone else, you have to buy into some sort of native coin and then swap for the coin that you actually want, pretty much. And this allows direct purchase of Anubits for particular regions right through our website without having to use. You basically don't use a third-party provider. It's amazing.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
And then, of course, partnerships with more exchanges. P2B is not the last.
No, I mean, we're on Bogged. They've whitelisted us and verified our chart. It's not just like anybody. We've actually have worked with them, and Bogged Finance we work with. We've worked with their team. Haven't reached out to Dex Tools or anything like that, but the first major exchange we're working with is P2B, which I believe is ranked 27 today
Yeah.
and does 2 billion in volume every 24 hours. In the last 24 hours, 2 billion in volume. Okay, so thanks. What are the benefits of holding your token as a long-term investment? Can you tell us about the motivation and benefits for investors to keep your token in the long run? Great question. So we designed our token from the ground up. We didn't copy and paste. I mean, yeah, we forked some stuff. Anyone tells you that they're not reusing some basic code so they don't have to start from scratch is probably full of crap.
Crap.
But we have a lot of original code in between. Yeah, we started with some basic token code and built on it from there. One of those things is holders reward. The other thing, which is a reflection system. We had to rewrite a lot of the existing reflection system to do two fundamental differences than everything else that exists in the industry. And for those of you who don't know, the difference between a dividend and reflection token, sorry, I got to educate, is a reflection token will give you back, give you some of that native token, whereas a dividend token tends to pay out in another token. So every time you trade, it could give you some USDT or some BNB or something like that. But a reflection token issues its own token back directly into your wallet, or some of them have a claiming system. So the two things we had to do was we had to figure out something seemed wrong with the math on every reflection token we came across. We went through countless
Oh my god.
code and trying to figure out, like, the numbers weren't adding up. Now, most people, if there's millions of holders in a reflection token, you can't really tell whether you're getting your fair share. How do you check that? But for us, we did in test environments where, like, it's not reflecting their fair share. So we fixed reflection so that it's honest and it's actually distributing the proper amount to people, because we found that it was robbing people that own other reflection tokens to the degree of, like, you're getting 1/100th of what you should be getting. It wasn't off by like a smidge. It was off by huge amounts.
Which makes me wonder, is anyone checking the math?
No,
on
they're
that?
those shitty devs are either like there's only two possibilities: either they're incompetent and don't know how to fix their reflection code, or they're stealing under the table and lying to people. There's really only and I'm not judging. I just know that I think there's only a couple different ways when you're stealing that much from people and saying that it's reflecting true amounts. It was pretty grotesque. So that's the first thing is reflection. The second thing is we wanted to be used for transactions. So instead of a lot of tokens out there for 7% fees